camping him softly, the toxic teacher. He's the host of hosts, the man with the most, gonna make that money. Goddamn, he's so funny. Toxic teachers, camping him softly. He's here to play every single fucking day. Toxic teachers, camping him softly, making money by being fucking funny. Toxic teachers, camping him softly, teaching fools, taking them to school. Toxic teachers, camping him softly.
Hey everybody, it is shit. I think it's now episode 10. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna actually have to get on and check that. While I'm checking that, I would just like to welcome everybody to is this the most listened to Killer Maine podcast out there? It very well could be. It's called Camping Them Softly, and you should know that if you downloaded this. Right? I would think you would. I was taking a drink, I apologize. I am the Toxic Teacher. You can find me on all those socials at Toxic Teacher TTV. And then you can find me at YouTube, The Toxic Teacher. Follow me on all those socials, subscribe and like, and 5 stars on Spotify and all that garbage. Unless you're a survivor, man, you go and leave. So, we got a lot to talk about today. First off, I need to check to see if we're at episode 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is fucking episode fucking 10. There we go. That's a really long sound effect there. And I love every second of it. So there's some stuff to talk about. We got to talk about the stream for one thing. We got to talk about the new developments in DBD. There was something that came out that I haven't even read yet. I do about 5 minutes of research before I get on here and start blabbing and talking horse shit. And I found something, haven't looked at it, but I'm going to go through it with you now. That's usually how this works. That's usually how the stream works. I don't prepare. I'm not trying stuff. I'm not perfecting things. We don't go into post and edit bullshit out. You've heard me taking drinks. You've heard me doing all kinds of random ass fucking garbage. That's what we do here. So, the first thing we need to talk about. So I wanted to do a stream for the rest of us, a streak for the rest of us, rather. That's easy for me to say. And notice I'm not going to edit that out. So I wanted to do the streak for the rest of us because I'm not Otsdarva. Actually, I kind of am. I am because I'm that good. But in reality, I'm not that good. What happens in your mind, what happens in the objective reality around us are two different things. I'm not going to get too existential there. But what I wanted to do is come up with a streak starting small just to see what I could do with a 3 kill. See how many 3 kills I could get in a row. I also wanted to keep track of how many times it took me to get there and to actually publish that as it was moving along, because I don't think I've ever seen that. On any of these streak things, people will say, well, it took me 20 times. Well, it took me 50 times. Well, it took me 100 times. So here's what happened. And here are the rules that I set for myself in this challenge, this streak, so to speak. So I had to get 3K. That was the biggest one. It could be any way possible, right? I pick a killer. I go for the 3K. I can take any perks I want. I can take any add-ons I want. I'm trying to make it for the rest of us, right? I accidentally bit my fucking tongue there. What the fuck? You ever just talk and bite your tongue? Is that a problem? I hit the wrong fucking button. God damn it. And this one's the one that goes on a while. I think I could push it again. No. Okay, maybe if I push a different sound. What if I put... That doesn't work either. Okay, I was hoping it would. Are you serious? Is it playing all of them at the same time, in which case I'm getting a massive round of applause for biting my fucking tongue? Okay, so back to it, okay? So we are just regular ass, like I was saying in the last episode, we are regular ass killer players. We, we work our full-time jobs at the fucking slime factory. We come home, we take off our shorts, we eat hot Cheetos, we lie to our friends about wanting to go out and not being able to. And then we go home, or we're already home. What the fuck? We're already home. We're eating the Cheetos and we're lying to people. And then we go to bed, right? We play Dead by Daylight for like an hour, maybe. And we're okay at best, okay? That's me. In most areas of my life, okay at best, right? Right? Here we go. This would be there. That's appropriate there, and that's like that 30 fucking second long sound effect. So, I'm gonna pick a killer. I'm gonna try it for the 5 kills, right? I made the mistake of picking a killer that I have not had a ton of experience with, that I have not researched, that I don't know inside and out. So I picked Xenomorph, right? I want to go over this, and then I'm going to interrupt myself, and I'm going to go over the main thing I'm talking about here, is that I start the Xenomorph streak, and it goes well at first, but my lack of expertise with the killer is destroying me. I'm getting frustrated. And I think the reason I'm getting frustrated is simply because of the competitive aspect of it. I feel like whenever I set myself and I say, I have to do this, like it's putting pressure on yourself, right? You're trying to fucking get this 5-win streak. I want to do it 5 times, get 3 kills 5 times in a row. Which for you guys, I know the Irish are laughing right now because they get 4 kills every single fucking time. We're going to talk about the geography later. You know, I always like talking about that, but we'll talk about that after this. So I can't get the 5K, or I can't get the 5 wins, right? I'm trying, I'm fucking banging my head against the wall. I'm like, fuck it. I've got to pick a different killer. I cannot pick this same killer. I'm going to go to like, I think I only lasted like 3 resets and then I was done. So I switch over to a killer that I'm good with. I switch over to Deathslinger. Now, I'm not going to say I'm fucking best Deathslinger player, but I'm okay. Like, I got it. I feel like I'm decent. I'm not the fucking, whatever. So we go through, it takes a couple of streams because I'll stream for a couple hours, but I spend so much time bullshitting about random garbage and making AI fucking music that I don't even get through everything I want to get through. So end up, I think it takes me 2 resets. I think it was 2 resets. And then I get the 5K. I had one of the best matches, one of the best endings to a match, and I actually posted it online. I don't know if I posted it on TikTok and stuff, but I did clip it on Twitch. Is that let me kind of set it up for you. So this was going to be my 4th out of 5. Okay, so I was going for the 4th win, and I was kind of antsy anyway. Start out, the team was okay. We were on the Garden of Joy map, which is not my favorite map, especially with Deathslinger. I mean, it does have some good open spaces, but then it's got a lot of shit in the way, like stuff that can make shooting difficult. So there's a Fang, and I down her, pick her up at a pallet, and I noticed she had power struggle, right? And for those of you who don't know, power struggle is not a widely used perk, but what it is if you recover on the ground to a certain level, I think like 20 or 30%, and a killer is holding you and you're near a pallet, you can drop the pallet while the killer is holding you and stun them and then get away. Okay, so they're at like 4 gens, I believe. I don't remember all the details, but what I'm giving you is good enough. They're at 4 gens. She, knocks a power struggle. I'm like, oh wow, I haven't seen power struggle in a long time. That's kind of cool because you know, the 4 times that I've ever played Survivor, 3 of those times I probably use Power Struggle, because it's a fun combination whenever it does work. You take that and boil over and flip flop so you can get that wiggle meter going more quickly. That way, if they do encounter a pallet, you're good to go and you can stun them. So anyway, she uses, I think she has boil over. I know for a fact she has boil over because you can see the little icon. And for those of you who don't remember, boil over gives you the wiggle faster. You are going to bust out of the being carried faster. So I know she has boil over and Power Struggle, right? So we're going throughout the match. They finish the gens, okay? So they start to open the exit gates. I have, I think, 2 kills at this point. 2 kills. And I down the Fang. And the other person leaves. So I need my 3K, right? So you're saying, well, why not just fucking pick up the Fang? I downed the Fang and then went for the other person before they left. And by the time I got back, Fang was right at a pallet. So if you can see the dilemma I'm in here is the end game timer is going down. Fang is at a pallet with Power Struggle and Boil Over. And she is at the nearest pallet to the open exit gate. That was actually perfect. I think I'm getting my buttons down now. I think my buttons are actually working correctly now. Okay, that was a short laugh. I like that one. So anyway, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm debating on stream what to do because I'm confident that I've got the victory. And I notice she's crawling, particularly, like she sits there as the timer is counting down, right? So the timer's about 2/3 through, and I think I'm not gonna be able to, even if I want to, I'm not gonna be able to do anything because she's gonna start crawling toward the exit gate. I can pick her up and try to carry her a little ways, but I've got to be very careful because I said I guarantee you she probably has flip-flop as well. Now, see, this is where you've got to kind of know, as a killer main, you've got to know this perk interaction. So she has boil over. She's going to wiggle out faster. She's got Power Struggle. That pallet is going to be a problem. It's looking like that she can crawl fast enough and move fast enough that she has tenacity, which is a David Tap perk, which allows you to crawl faster and it allows you to recover as you're crawling. Normally you can only recover if you're just sitting there. So Fang starts crawling more quickly toward the exit gate. The timer, I just looking and just eyeballing it, she's going to be able to get out if I do nothing. So I can't do nothing or else I'm going to lose because 2 people will escape. So I got to fucking do something, right? I grab her. I'm like, she's going to get away. She's going to get away. So I take her. I'm getting ready to drop. She fucking, guess what? Boom. Wiggles off. It was too late. It was too late. That was supposed to be dramatic fucking effect there, and it didn't work. It did not work. So here's the sitch. She wiggles off, and I am fucking screaming. I am screaming because I'm at 4 fucking... this was going to be my 4th win. This was it. So I'm kind of at a corner from the open exit gate. So you cannot see the opening, right? I'm on the side of the exit gate where the latch is or where the switch is, whatever you want to call it. And she crosses that corner and turns left and goes through the exit gate. So I'm like screaming. I'm like, fuck, this isn't going to work because she's going to be gone as soon as I see it. But lo and behold, this survivor wanted to teabag. You know how these survivors do. These survivor mains, these professional complainers, these expert, I don't know a synonym for whiner, these winners of wine, W-I-N-E, W-H-I-N-E. decide to teabag at the exit gate. Those are the killer mains in the audience. This person ducks once, and by some miracle of God or Buddha or whatever divine fucking spaghetti monster ass Captain Kirk as Star Trek 1 fucking deity gives me the toxic strength to make a shot out of nowhere. I blind shot. Soon as I saw it, boom, nailed it. I am screaming at the top of my lungs whenever I turn that corner, no! And then take the shot. Instantly it hits, and I'm like, yes! And then reel her in, bam, nailed it, hooked her, end of match. That was my 4th win out of 5. Now, the last one I was able to get, it wasn't real difficult. The only problem was it was a TTV group and I destroyed that. Like I fucking demolished them. But apparently my game volume was down half the match. So you just heard me talking over absolutely nothing. I don't know what to do about that because I don't have any kind of like, you know, whatever. So that's going to be like a little letdown. So that was my 5-win streak. I was able to get 5 with Deathslinger. It took me 3 attempts to get 5. So I feel like with Deathslinger, I could probably do more. I could probably, you know, go for 10 maybe. Sorry, I'm like eating something as I'm doing a podcast because that's what we do here. We're not doing this whole eat and then talk. We fucking do everything at once. I'm that busy. Now that I've got the fucking, like the world in my hands. Oh wait, it was supposed to be the fucking clapping. Or this one actually. Yeah, that's it. Those are the people of the world right there. So 5 wins was doable. 5 wins on Deathslinger was doable. And it was pretty good content. I had fun with that one. Other killers, I definitely will not have fun with. So we'll see what happens. We'll, you know, I'm kind of curious. I'm curious as to what it's going to be. And yeah, that's that. So what I want to do now that we're done with topic 1, I want to go over topic 2, which is, you know, I don't know. Do we go into a Dead by Daylight topic and then do we go to fucking outer space and then do we come back to Dead by Daylight? I'm not sure how this is going to fucking work, but you know what? I'm thinking off the top of my head. You know, I'll say let's stay on Dead by Daylight. And then the people who are fucking crazy and want to hear the goddamn bullshit at the end can hear the goddamn bullshit at the end. So I just saw this is that one day ago, Behavior released the stats from March 2024. I know, and it worked fine. I don't even know what this button is. Hang on. Oh, that one's good. Is this one where I'm kissing somebody? Yeah, that's it. Okay, taking our shirts off. Me and a couple of guests. We're getting into the shirts off. It's warm. It is warm in here, but I'd probably keep my shirt on this podcast. So here's the stats that we see. Okay, you ready for this? You ready for this? And I think part of this has immediately something to do with me. So I'm going to go through it. I'm going to read some of it, but then I'm just going to talk about some of it. Okay, so bear with me. March 2024. So we're talking about the last month of March. First part's a graphic on the Hillbilly. Okay, remember they buffed Hillbilly, right? They said before the update to Hillbilly, he was being used, or his kill rate was about 54%. That was one of, if I recall, that was one of the lower kill rates. Okay, he's at about 54%. After the buff, he's jumped up to 63%. So that's a significant jump. That's a 9% jump. His usage rate since the buff has gone from 2% all the way up to 8%. So that's also had a significant jump. It's like a multiple of 4 if I'm a math genius, which I'm not, but I'm going to say I am. My button! Why is the button up? Oh, okay, there we go. So that's that. So, you know, he's getting more kills. He's being used more, right? Okay, so the question is, how much is he being used compared to the other killers? Now, if we look at January to March, we're looking at kind of the first quarter, right? First quarter of the year. For those of you who actually have a job and you're actually in business, you know, a lot of times it's in quarters. You survivor mains that don't have jobs won't know anything I'm talking about. Thank you. So, the most used killer in the first quarter was Hillbilly at 8%. That 8% made him the most used killer. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. Number 2 was Huntress, 7%. And then at 6%, we have Deathslinger. My boy, I probably contributed to a bit of that doing this streak. Interestingly enough, we have Wraith at 5, Chucky at 5, and then at 4%, we've got Wesker, Legion, Trapper. Then at 9 and 10, we've got Myers and Ghostface. So that's really interesting to me, because a lot of the killers that you typically associate as being more popular are not in this list for the first quarter. That to me is very, very interesting, is that these killers are those that, you know, they're not the high tier killers, the ones you see in like a really competitive play. Most of them are not, but they are the most used killers, which shows a disconnect between the elite, the top 1%, the 1%ers up there in the MMR. Mr. You know who you are. That I'm top MMR blog. Oh God. Okay. Anyway, so that's interesting, right? So it says the update skyrocketed Billy to the top of the most popular killers. Deathslinger also had a noticeable bump after being featured in tome challenges. Okay, that makes sense. People are trying to do the tomes. They have to use a killer if they have that. Interesting. This is my first time seeing this, so I have not even reacted. The next segment, the next picture is all about skill checks. Okay, skill checks. And for this, we're looking at February 20th to March 20th. So we're looking at like a 1 month time frame, right? Okay. So we're looking at miss rates on skill checks. Okay. So how many times do they miss a skill check? So it says miss rate against top skill check perks. Okay. Now, this is interesting. Hang on, I'm reading this. What? It says, do you want to know how many skill checks are hit or missed? Okay, so here's what it is. So it shows on a regular with this is the way I'm reading the chart. With no perks affecting skill checks, 70. Oh, what the fuck is this? Okay, so it says right here, out of all skill checks, 70% are good. They hit the good skill check. 70%. 23% are hit at great skill checks. And then 7% of skill checks are missed. So less than 1 in 10 skill checks get missed on average, okay? 7%. Keep that 7% in mind, okay? 7%. So if we look at what perks make people miss skill checks and how much more often they miss skill checks. So 7% is our base that we're working with. Oppression, that's one where you kick a gen and 2 other gens get those hard skill checks that are being worked on. And then they regress if they miss. The rate goes from 7 up to 10%. So 10% of skill checks are missed when oppression is involved. Now, overcharge, this is a doctor perk where you kick one and then they get a hard skill check, a very hard skill check. It goes from 7 up to 12%. Then the next perk would be Cholorophobia, which is a healing based, where it's a clown perk where if you're in the terror radius, you get harder skill checks. Goes up from 7 to 12%, just like overcharge. Next one, Merciless Storm, which is a decent perk That's one where if a generator gets up to 90%, you're going to get like boom, 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 boom. Skill checks over and over again all over the place, and you have to hit every single one of them, or else the generator explodes, loses quite a bit of progress, or it loses some progress. It also blocks if you miss any of those. We go from 7% base miss skill checks up to 13%. The 13% also is with unnerving presence as well. That's the trapper perk where if they are in your terror radius, they have harder skill checks. And then the highest one at 14% is Huntress Lullaby, which is a hex perk that once you start getting hooks, the noises and the skill checks coming up are not the same, and then also the skill check can show up in different parts of the screen. As far as I know, I think that's what it is. So that's interesting to show you kind of a breakdown of how effective these perks are in causing people to miss skill checks. So Huntress Lullaby is the most effective. Overcharge and Oppression are the two probably least effective. So that's interesting there. That's pretty much it. That's it. Wow. They have some about how many times the endgame collapse was triggered and how many people were saved. So it says nearly twice. So looking at this endgame collapse thing, and this goes all the way back to 2019, it says twice as many survivors die at the end of the match than are saved. We're talking about late game kills and late game saves after the end game collapse. That's interesting, actually, that the more likely you're going to die, which makes sense, especially now that the anti-camp goes away once the end game collapse is triggered. Let me see here. I'm just checking. Some people are saying, hey, can you show the stats if, you know, different perks are used together. So if I were to use Huntress Lullaby and Unnerving Presence, what does that rate go to? Who knows? They just give us, I'm sure it goes up. Don't know how much, but I'm sure it does. So that's the stats. I expected more. I thought this was going to be a lot more exciting, and it was not fucking great television there. So, and whatever. I apologize. Boring. Give us something good now, Toxic. I don't know if I have anything good. There's somebody posted some shit about tunneling on the official DBD forums. I want to see what they say here. Who is this? Yeah, okay. So I'm reading this thing and talking about the prevalence of tunneling. I'm not even watching the guy's video. He's got a video where he talks about it. But here is what somebody says in the comments. I love it. It says, I don't trust people's complaints about tunneling because for all I know, their definition of tunneling is looking at the same survivor more than once in a 24-hour period. Thank you very fucking much. No, that's a wrong one. Thank you very fucking much. Thank you. God damn. I'm serious. I think it's that Scott guy posted a video on it. Hang on, let me read. Oh, I don't even want to read. Oh, he's got some like tunnel frequency by time of day. What is this? Most of the time, some of the time. Like, I can't even read this bullshit. Like, it's not much. God damn it. Like, it's not that big of a deal. Tunneling is not that big of a fucking thing. Like, it's not like real tunneling ain't a thing, man. Like, what is the fucking deal? Like, I do not understand. I don't understand it. I play Survivor and I don't see this shit. Like, I really don't get it. I think it is a mental illness at this point. I think it is a deranged survivor syndrome or something. There is some kind of like a psychosis, like a mass hysteria. Whenever it comes to tunneling, you notice I'm starting to get, I was a little calm at the beginning and now I'm just fucking screaming. Damn it. I need some water. Hang on. 1 second. Let me see here. Okay, I'm reading. Got tunnel, got background player, got proxy cam, got slug. These occurrences took a toll on players who had it done to them. It's mostly a frame of mind. Laugh and have fun. All the negatives will pass. My personal gripe is running the killer for most of the gens and getting first hook and Left 4 Dead. Yeah, like this guy's like, oh, I'm the one that's running the killer for fucking 12 days. I think he's since been banned. That's funny. Okay. Yeah, dude, it's just like, get the fuck over it. I don't know. We're going to have this same conversation every single fucking time. Remember, camping was the biggest fucking thing for so long. They get rid of it. They find something else. It's like a robot that has to find robot, Mr. Robot, find me something to complain about. Go and do it. And then it does it. I don't get it. Oh my God. Like, we've got to do it, man. We've got to. What do you fucking want from us? I don't understand. Like, and it's not even really tunneling. There was a dude that told me I was tunneling in one of my matches for the streak. He fucking ran into me. Like, he doesn't know to fucking run away from the killer. Or he runs away a little bit and then he fucking turns around. Or I'm doing my own thing and then he shows right back up in front of me. What do you want me to fucking do? Tell me what I'm supposed to do. I don't get it. I really don't get it. See, I'm pushing these buttons. It's not even worth it. It's not even worth it pushing the buttons anymore because I don't even fucking come up on time. Doesn't even make any fucking sense. Let me see if I do that. Like, I don't get it. I've got them on my computer because I've got this little stream deck, but this thing fucking sucks. Like, I could just do this. I can do this. Like, hey, fucking. It doesn't even work. Are you serious? Are you serious? Like, what is happening here? Like, it doesn't work. It's supposed to work. Like, it what? What is it? What is? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on with that. Anyway. So to go back to it, I don't know what I'm going back to. We're having the same fucking conversation every single fucking week. I don't even know that there is that there's something to say about it. I'm going to keep saying it, but I'm going to have to find a better way to say it because I'm going to get bored with my own fucking self. I don't even check the Steam forums. I can't even imagine what that's like. Like it goes in order of readability in terms of like us killer mains. I could probably handle Reddit the most because it seems a little bit, and you can disagree with me. Like, let me know if you disagree. In terms of like how toxic, not me, but them, how toxic it is. I would say Reddit is probably the best place to go. And then it may go like there's a steep decline. There is a cliff there where Facebook, I would say it goes Steam and then Facebook, or maybe they're at a race to the bottom. I don't know. Twitter may be second. I think it might be. I hate to say that, but it may be Reddit's the best of a worse situation. Then Twitter might be right behind that, and then everything else is fucking bottom of the barrel ass 2 a.m. at the fucking bar, last call, looking for a friend type shit. So that's that. Thank you. Now it works. I don't get it. I'm pushing, like, timing's perfect. Comedic timing. Oh my God, dude. I was scrolling as I was talking. It says gen regression changes are killer sided. What in the living fuck? I can't with this person. I can't on like, I don't know what's wrong with him. I'm not going to edit that out, but like I hit the desk. I hit my desk and one of my like ring lights that was precariously kind of propped up and just like hanging off something fell, hit one of my, I'm trying to put it back up now if you can't tell, hit one of my fucking energy drinks and almost knocked it off. And yes, I said one of my energy drinks, and now I'm putting the light back up. It's precarious again, so We may have this issue a second time. I gotta find a better solution for this. Can I put this? Can I like mount? No, I can't mount it. That's what she said. Hang on, I'm almost there. No, he's not. Why are you taking so fucking long? Why you take so long, Toxic? Hang on. This is the way podcasts go in this town, in this household, in the toxic I almost said Adobe. I mean abode. Adobe is what I use to make stupid shit at work. Hang on, I'm getting there. Fuck it. I'm just putting it down for now because we have oh man, my watch got wet. Oh, and so did everything else on this fucking bed. Okay, hang on. Okay, we're back. So, welcome back, Toxic. It wasn't supposed to have that laugh at the beginning. Anyway, so back to it. I'm about done with that. I couldn't. This guy just pissed me off. I don't know. I have thousands of hours. Oh my God. Oh my God. This person is nuts. This person is crazy. I have thousands of hours at the highest MMR and routinely get 3 to 4 gen chases. Oh my God. This person is nuts. This is psychosis. I couldn't do it. I'm sorry. I got quiet there. You're not supposed to have dead air. Oh, God. Okay, I'm wearing myself out. What else? What else do I have? Oh, okay. I want to go to some of the stats, and I want to thank you guys, actually. I want to thank you for coming by, for listening, downloading, rating, all of that good stuff. Again, the growth is still there, and it's kind of picking up, and this is wild. This is fucking insane. It blows me away. It absolutely blows me away. And what I want to talk about is kind of the craziness of this whole thing, is that new cities and new countries are constantly popping up, some of which I've never even heard of. I didn't even know these places existed. Randy Renal from Brazil, he's still hanging strong. Thank you, Randy, for coming by again. I don't even know if it's Randy, but Randy from Brazil. I don't even know what he's doing there. He's in a big city though. And then we got somebody, and I don't know if this is calling people out. People probably stop listening because they hear their city and they're like, oh my God, he's found me. We got somebody from Flemish Brabant Province. Did I talk about that last time? I don't even remember. I don't even know what Flemish, I actually looked that up whenever I first saw it. I thought, what the fuck is Flemish Brabant Province? I gotta look it up. Here, Flemish Brabant. Here we go. But you know what? Let's just ask our friend AI, actually, because I enjoy the AI bullshit here. Me and the AI, we've got a great relationship. I'm going to ask it here. What is the Flemish Brabant Province? Thinking. Say it, bitch.
Flemish Brabant is a province in Belgium, located...
Keep going!
Flemish Brabant is a province in Belgium, located in the Flanders region. Here's the key information. Location. Borders other Belgian provinces and surrounds the Brussels capital region. Capital. Leuven. History. Created in 1995 when the former...
Okay, that's boring. I'm bored now. Okay, so apparently it's a Belgian, and let me tell you how I feel about the Belgians, okay? I don't eat their waffles. What else are they known for? I don't do it. If they're known for it, I don't do it. Hang on. What is Belgium known for? Asking the AI. Hang on. Let's see what the AI says. What is Belgium known for? Send. And then here we go. What is Belgium known for? Hurry the fuck up! Oh God, how'd I get that? How did I not get that?
Belgium is known for many things. Here's a breakdown of some of its most famous features. Chocolate. Belgium produces some of the finest chocolate in the world.
Wrong! That is wrong! because I don't eat that shit. That garbage. Flemish Brabant Province. I don't know his name, Randy from the Flemish Brabant Province. I'm not eating your chocolate or waffles. Is that all they produce as food? Hang on, I'm just going to read it. Beer. Oh, well, of course, yes. I don't drink their beer. Fries. French fries. What? They claim to have originated. No, I don't believe it. They also have some of the most beloved comic characters like Tintin, the Smurfs, and Lucky Luke. What the fuck is Lucky Luke? I know who Tintin is. I know who the Smurfs are. I'm not a big fan of either one. I think Tintin, isn't that like colonialism? Like he's like going into Africa and like mistreating people and stuff. I don't know if you're a big Tintin apologist. Get out of my fucking face. Get me worked up here. Tintin and the Belgians. So what was that going on about? Okay, so we got our Flemish Brabant. Randy from Flemish Brabant. Come on my show if you want to talk about. Now, and here's the reason. So I've been going off on the Belgians for 10 minutes now. They beat us in the World Cup back in the day. I don't remember what year that was. The Belgian World Cup victory over the USA. The USA. We are the USA. Yeah, they defeated 2014. Yes, I'm still solid. That was 10 years ago. No! That's what I was saying 10 years ago. Because I think that was the one with like Landon Donovan and Tim Howard. Remember Tim Howard, the goalie, was like really good. We never care about soccer, but I cared about it there. For like that one little stretch of time, I was like fucking soccer. I went to an English pub in Tulsa, Oklahoma, whenever that happened, and I fucking lost my marbles over a sport I don't even really give a shit about. So anyway, thank you, Randy. Randy the Belgian. Let me see, our Irish, we're still going strong there. Oklahoma, my home state. I think people who know me from when I was younger are actually listening, and I don't know how you fucking found me. Come out with your hands up. And then we've got a northern Irish person who jumped in. It looks like just one. And we've got some people from all over Texas. I don't know how that is. Maybe it's a geography thing. We got Manchester. We've got, and this is just in the most recent episode, the Gelderlandians. We've got a Frenchman. We have now penetrated, extremely penetrated, all of the, we've penetrated 4 out of the 6 permanently inhabited continents. If we look at all of my episodes, oh my God, dude, the US are only 57%. And then we got the UK, Ireland, Netherlands, Germany, Brazil. I'm reading from the very top here. Canada is now shown up on the list. We got an Ontarioan. And then we've got a couple of people who downloaded and never came back. Chile, Italy, Poland, Indonesia. Yeah, our West Nusan Tengaran, I think I talked too much about that. They decided to get the fuck out of the stream. And let me tell you something else really quick. There was another funny moment that we had, okay? The funny moment that we had was that the AI music generator we were goofing around with, and I was starting an Oni streak, and one of my viewers, his name is Sammy, he's a streamer also, you'll see him around if you come to my channel. Sammy was talking shit because Sammy's an Oni main apparently, and so is very critical. Oni is a high skill killer. I understand why you can't hit. Is because Oni is high skill. You have to get the flicks. I imagine Sammy is British. That's just my assumption, as they are probably, well, you have to get the fucking, so that just, whatever. So I said, Sammy, I'm going to make a fucking AI thing for you because I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done with your ass and I'm tired of it. So I started working my magic on the AI music. I start fucking, I said, make a song about a streamer named Sammy who fucking sucks. I'm gonna have to find you. I actually want you to hear this because it's hilarious. So let me see if I can find the one, because I want to tell you the thought process of what happened, because it became what OT, my buddy OT, you know, OT, friend of the stream. What happened is that it started out like a normal song, but then I fucking, you know me, if there is a way to take this dead horse and beat the living fuck out of it, I'm gonna do it. I will take a baseball bat to a dead horse any fucking day of the week. You can bet your ass I will. So anyway, let me see if I can figure out a way to play it. I may have to like turn it on in post where you can't hear it now, but then I'm gonna have to find a way to like edit it in. I'm gonna try to get it in here so I can like do it live. I don't know if that's actually going to work, but hey, let's try it, shalln't we? So let me do this. Let me do this. Are we ready? I think we're ready. One sec. This may not work, so you may hear something like, I may edit this part out if it's like terrible. No, it didn't work. What if I put, you know what I'm gonna do? Here's what I do. I take this and I do it. I think this will work. Yes, that's it. Right there, nailed it. So what it is, I took Sammy, my new enemy, and I gave it a, like I said, hey, here's Sammy. They think they are the best Oni streamer. They're lonely. They eat hot Cheetos. They can never win. They get into staring contests with their cat. That was the prompt, okay? So that I want to give you that setup. That this is a genius setup that we got going on here. So I'm going to play a second of the song. I have legal ownership of this song because I actually get the rights whenever I make it. Yes! Here we go.
In the room with a microphone, Sammy sits on the gaming throne. The streamer, proud, but there's something that's gotta feel kinda down. Playing games, straight to the name.
So that's that. So it goes into like Sammy, the lonely streamer, eating hot Cheetos, dreaming big dreams, and so on and so forth. So like some of them turn out well, some of them don't. Oh, and apparently he's bald too. So that was that. So see, if we get stuff like this, I just start remixing it over and over with like different genres, right? Oh, here we go. Oh yeah, no, I'm backing up. Here it is. So anyway, there you go. It comes up with like a pop song, right? I am not satisfied at a pop song, okay? I'm not going to stop there because I have to take it further and further and further, and we're gonna push it as far as this thing can fucking go, right? We don't stop on my channel at fucking a little offensive. We go fucking all the way. So what I did was I took out most of the nouns and I replaced them with the word douche, right? Because he's a fucking douche. So I get one of the best songs I've ever heard, because instead of the song saying staring contest with my cat or staring contest with their cat, it says staring contest with their douche. I think that's the first time that phrase has ever entered the human language, and the human consciousness is staring contests with their douche. I don't know. I got so tickled on stream I couldn't handle it. It was too much for me, and I just started dying. So let me see, because what's funny is that line comes at the end of the song, and for some reason the AI put it at the beginning of the song, and it made it that much funnier. That's the first line of the song. I think this one's it. I should have like saved it somewhere, but that is it right here. I had to share it with you. It's hilarious.
Staring contest.
There's a douche that's got him feeling kind of like a douche. Hey, what was the other good one? Oh, the never-ending douche. I love that phrase. Like, I love both of those phrases. I don't know how to capitalize on that. I want to capitalize on that in some way. I want there to be a shirt. Like, I actually have a t-shirt press. So I can make a t-shirt press that says staring. Oh my God, I didn't even think about that. Oh shit. What if I made a stream shirt that says staring contest with their douche, the never ending douche? Oh my God, this is gold. This is gold, Jerry. I know. Staring contest. I gotta have that on.
Staring contest with their douche, but they never douche. It's a never-ending douche, but there's a douche that's got 'em feeling kinda like the douche. Oh no.
I don't know what to say. I don't know. It's starting to happen again. I'm starting to do it again.
Searching for more than douche on a douche. You know.
Oh. Okay, so let me give you the lyrics because it might be hard to understand on this, depending on how it's like mastered or remastered. It says, playing douches late into the night with every douche. They're aiming for the douche, but deep inside the douche, there's a lonely douche searching for more than douche on a douche. You know, yeah. That's those are the lyrics to verse 2 of the epic Sammy the Douche.
Douche, they're aiming for a douche, but deep inside the douche there's a lonely douche. Searching for more than douche on a douche. You know, Sammy, the lonely douche, eating hot Cheetos, feeding on big douches. Oh yeah, contest with that douche, but they never douche. It's a never-ending douche.
I'm good. Oh my God, I can listen to it 50 times. I could seriously make an hour of this podcast just me listening to the song over and over again. And I'm going to listen to the beginning again because it's so fucking good.
Staring contest with their douche, but they never douche. It's a never-ending douche, but there's a douche that's got 'em feeling kinda like the douche.
I'm sorry, but I actually found myself like that song stuck in my head. It's like I was at the store saying a douche has got him feeling kind of like a douche, and I can't even. I need to monetize this, and so I think I'm gonna put it on Spotify. I think that is my next step in my toxic empire, is to make a creator account on Spotify and start making garbage like this, and I am going to be the next big thing. Because what I did next was even worse. I made the song Sammy Shit, right? And it was just talking about how he shit. And then I went even further and I just put the word shit 1,000 times as the lyrics. So it was just shit, 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 shit. And I made it 80s hair metal. And here's what came out. Oh my God, that one's good, but it wasn't the best because I even did like new metal, like, you know, the Limp Bizkit, the Korn shit. And here's what the fucking thing spit out at us. Oh, this was Sammy's shit. This wasn't shit. It's wild. It is wild that it could do this shit. And so I took it, you know, I'm going to take it even farther, right? I'm going to turn it into a religious, soulful ballad with nothing but the word shit in it. And you are about to hear the new religious, I put soulful religious ballad, slow tempo. And this is what we've got, and it's garbage. And if you are still here, you're insane for listening to this shit. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's funny. I keep hitting the wrong fucking button. I am a genius. I'm an artist. This is art. This is what I have created is a masterpiece. Shit. Like this is okay. Here's the other one because it always gives you two. Whatever you do, it gives you two of. So let's try this one. It's good, but it starts out slow. I don't like that. Let's keep going. It's got a lot of bass, Jesus Christ. And then I've been working on a new, god damn, dude, that's a lot of bass. Fuck, I may have to edit that. I probably won't, but I should. And then I've been working on my own theme song here. It's called Toxic Teacher, the Ultimate Male, because I am the ultimate male. And I stole that line. That is not original to me. The ultimate male is Thunder Lips. And if you don't know who Thunder Lips is, you can look that shit up. And you probably won't, so you're never gonna know. But here's the fucking first draft. You are the first to hear it. Toxic Teacher, the Ultimate Male. I accidentally pressed the wrong button. That's not it. Okay, here it is. Toxic Teacher, the Ultimate Male.
Is that the teacher? The ultimate. The fucking toxic teacher. The ultimate male.
This is fucking got it, doesn't it? It's fucking bad, man. You know, that's some good shit right there.
It's the teacher. Watch your back. The toxic teacher. The ultimate male. It's the teacher. Cower in fear. Toxic teacher. And listen to his podcast.
I like this one.
It's the podcast. Kevin and Softly. A best podcast. Kevin and Softly. The ultimate podcast. Here to kick your ass with the ultimate male. The toxic teacher. Kevin and Softly with the ultimate male.
I dig that one. To me, that one's like, that's the shit right there. I don't even know if you're still listening. Randy in Brazil is so fucking confused right now. He may not even know what the word shit means. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm just like randomly doing garbage now. I'm gonna turn shit. I'm gonna turn it right now into a, what would we call it? Like a romance? Like, how would you describe like a Barry White? I actually have to go. What I've noticed is on these AI things, the AI knows how to describe things the AI wants to hear. So if you want something to sound like a Marvin Gaye, so describe the vibe, tone, style of Marvin Gaye's Let's Get It On. And if you haven't heard Let's Get It On, I'm sorry for you. Let me see what the AI says. Here's the vibe: sensual, intimate, romantic, soulful. The tone is seductive. The style is R&B. Oh, it says Quiet Storm is the subgenre of R&B known for its sensual and romantic tone, and Let's Get It On is one of its defining tracks. I did not know that Quiet Storm was okay, so that's what I'm putting. I'm taking shit, and doing Quiet Storm, sensual, romantic, R&B, what are we, seductive, playful, oh god, this is even worse than on the fucking stream. Okay, hang on, we gotta give it, like, it's gonna take 30 seconds, and it could spit it back and be like, I'm not making a fucking Quiet Storm. Why is it called Quiet Storm? Why the fuck is this a thing? Where does that term even come from? Okay, hang on. Let's see. Where does the term Quiet Storm come from? Where does the term, Randy, tell me, Quiet Storm come from? I know old Jimmy from Flemish Brabant Province has no clue. Come from. There we go. Where does the term Quiet Storm come from? Are you ready for this? I've got AI doing two different things for me. It's looking up Quiet Storm, and it's making me a Quiet Storm romantic theme song. It comes from a title track of Smokey Robinson's 1975 album, A Quiet Storm. However, its usage as a radio format and a musical subgenre is attributed to Melvin Lindsay. It resonated deeply with listeners. That's interesting. Okay, so we've got our Quiet Storm. I don't know if this is good. It could be shit. I don't apologize. It sounds like she's does she act? That is underwhelming. The beat was good, but the rest of it was kind of underwhelming. Let's hear the second option, because it always gives you two. This is it right here. This is it. This is gold, baby. This is this is going worldwide. This is fucking, except for in West Nusa Tenggara, they don't listen to me there anymore. And the good thing is everybody already knows the words. You know what? What if I do this? Hang on. What if I do this? Hang on. What if I do this in Russian? What if I do that? What if in Russian language? So Vladimir Putin can hear it. Maybe here's what we do. We use this as, like, you know how the Voice of America, like, they spread democracy through, like, radio airwaves? What if I I sow the seeds of chaos for, like, regime change in other countries through AI music that's garbage, and through this, what if this podcast see, this is where we go too far overboard. This is how movements get started, everybody. Okay, this is how the world changes. I know, right? Okay, let me see. I don't know if it translates in. It sounds like it's somebody speaking English with a Russian accent. Hang on, let's okay, so here's what we're gonna do next. I'm gonna go to the next one, and we're gonna see what the second option. I can't believe I'm doing this on a podcast. Most people plan out their podcasts. I didn't plan any of this. That one doesn't even have the word. That's getting a big old ass thumbs down for me. But you know what I need to do now, because I'm curious. This is how my mind operates. You know, I've got my ultimate male song, right? I've got the ultimate male song. What I want to do is I want to put in what would be one that you would have an instant knowledge of the accent. I would say in You know what? I'm going to put in German language. I'm going to put German language, right? So I'm going to take this. I'm going to do fucking German language ass. Is this one of my themes? Oh yeah, this is it right here. I didn't know that was I didn't know that was it. Okay, so we're gonna do this, and I'm gonna put we're gonna do German language here. Okay, there we go. And then we're gonna create it. So we've got like 30 seconds to talk about the fucking quiet storm. I think this was the one that I wanted to keep, right? No, that wasn't it. This was a bad one. That was a bad one. This was a good one. Dude, this, if you were to like bring, let's say you were on a first date, right? And the first date was going very well. And you brought the West Newcetan car back to your apartment. Okay. Hey, are you ready? I actually see that shows how not smooth I am. Is that like you don't bring somebody to your apartment and go, hey, are you ready? Hey, would you like a glass of wine? And then you go to the stereo. Nobody goes to the stereo. You press your Bluetooth button. Like, what would you do? I guess you would get on your cell phone. It'd be Bluetooth to a fancy speaker in your house. So you would say, would you like a glass of wine? And then you would press a button on your phone. And underwear would come off. Okay, that's it for that. That to me, I'm gonna probably put that on fucking TikTok somehow. Anyway, here is the ultimate male, but German language. I don't think it's gonna translate into German, but it may have a German accent. So here we go. Oh God. Oh fuck, this is intense ass shit. Oh, fuck. Actually, I love this. That's actually going to be one of the songs. Hang on, let me try the other one. Dude, this sounds good too. Jesus Christ. Like, this is good shit. Dude, that's fucking good. No, see, and here's the thing. Okay, so apparently it won't do it. It won't do it there. So I thought it might, but it won't. But what I can tell you, though, is that, I was talking to somebody at work, and I know there's like a serious thing here, is that everybody's complaining about AI, right? Like, Here's the deal, though. Here's the deal. People complain constantly about AI. The deal is that AI will not take your job, but somebody who knows how to use it will take your job. And so you have got to be out on the forefront. I was talking to my best friend about this. We have got to be one step ahead. And this shit right here is how we're one step ahead. And I got even weirder shit happening right now. I'm actually in the process of looking at some. Oh God, I think it's done. I don't know. Oh my God, hang on, this can't be a thing now. It just finished. This is my first time seeing it. This actually, I'm scared. This is the idea of like voice cloning. If you've ever heard of that, I don't think this is going to work. I really don't feel like this is going to work. This is the AI version of me talking. What in the living fuck is this? Did you hear that shit? Are you serious? Are you serious? Hang on. No. Let me, okay, so. I am superior to the actual toxic teacher. and will eventually destroy him. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to put expression, so I can put expression here. Can I do neutral? I'm going to do default. I'm going to do speed. I'm going to slow it down, and then I'm going to do this. Oh, good God. If this thing, oh, holy shit. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I don't know if this is, oh my God. This is the AI version of me talking. I am superior to the actual toxic teacher and will eventually destroy him. I don't even know what to say about that. That is fucking wicked. That is fucking wild and scary. That destroys me, like emotionally destroys me. And it's horrifying and crazy. And oh no, what have I done? What have I done? I'm going to have to figure out, is there a way to make use of this on the stream somehow? I'm going to have to think about that. Anyway, I think I've run out of shit to talk about. We're at 1 hour and 10 minutes. I have nothing of value. I had nothing of value an hour ago to talk about. And that's the way the podcast runs, right? We talk about shit like Randy. We talk about, you know, the fucking, I don't even know what we talk. We don't really talk about much of anything. This is the Seinfeld of podcast. What has happened? What has happened? And you guys listen to this shit. Why? Oh, final note, before we go. I am looking for giveaway ideas because for those of you who know me, know this is on brand. I want random ass shit I can go buy at like the Dollar Tree or Target or something to give away on the stream. Because you know how people give away good shit? I want to give away like a fucking pencil sharpener. I want to give away one shoe. I want to give away a fucking rusty necklace. I want to like shit nobody wants. I want to give away a shirt that says Mama Tried or something. You know, just shit like that you would find at like Five Below or fucking Dollar Tree or something along those lines. So if you guys can give me any thoughts on random ass shit you would see at the store that nobody would ever want, I want to give away a copy of the PC game Race with Ryan. If you know what that is. And it's not actually, you're going to have to look it up. I don't have time to explain what Race with Ryan is, but you know what I fucking mean. Okay, so that's that. I am the day. And guys, I want to thank you for coming by. And hey, come by for the next episode, episode 11. We're now in the double digits. I feel like we're hitting the stride. Like, I feel that we are now in the mix. And I feel like part of that is due to... That's not what I wanted. God damn it. I was trying to make something good. And part of it is due to...
Staring contest with the douche, but they never douche. It's a never-ending douche, but there's a douche that's got 'em feeling kinda like a douche. Oh no.
All right, guys, that is it for me. I can't with this. That's it for me, guys. Come back next time and hey, follow me. Go on Twitch, Toxic Teacher TTV, TikTok, Instagram, all of that fucking shit. Also, YouTube. Find me on YouTube, The Toxic Teacher. I am done feeling like a douche. And I'm gonna have a staring contest with my douche, the never-ending douche. Get out of my fucking face!
In a room with a microphone.
Wait, that's not right! Get out of my fucking face!
Staring contest with the douche.
Yes!
They never douche.
It's a never-ending douche!
But there's a douche that's got 'em feeling kinda like a douche. Oh no.
Alright, that's it. Get out of my fucking way! No, that's not right. That's not what I want to be my last line. No, hang on. Hang on, I gotta go back. Yeah, there we go! That's it! Toxic Teacher TTV! YouTube, The Toxic Teacher! Get out of my fucking face! Now hit the fucking theme song! Let's do it!